Alrighty, so today we're going to be learning how to do a station called Get Fluent. What's the station called? Get Fluent, right? Alright, so the goal for today is to learn this station so well and for you guys to be able to do it so productively that I don't have to worry about you as I do small groups in the back on the bean table, and you don't have to be asking me questions. So, basically this station is you and a partner reading to each other, but there's a couple of steps that we need to go over in order for you to get to doing this station productively. So first of all, this station obviously involves partner work, so you guys will be able to choose your partners. As long as there's no problems, it will continue. You guys will be continuing to have this privilege of choosing your partners. But you must choose a different partner each day. So if I choose Anne one day, I can't choose Anne the next. I have to choose Steve. So change off every day. The next day I could go back to Anne if Anne and I both want to be partners. So the first step is to choose a partner. So on the board I'll write choose a partner. So that's the first step. You need to choose a partner first that you can be productive with. Someone that you won't be giggling with, that you can do the work, because doing this station allows us to become better readers. Okay, so we need to do this to the best of our ability. The next step is to get the correct book. So I'm gonna write get the correct book. Alright, so each group will most likely have a different book to be reading. So each of our groups is organized by colors. So if the green group is green and they need to find their book, they'll go to this green bin over here right on the wall by our classroom library. So the books will be in there, and so you and your partner will both need a book. Alright, so where are you going to find these bins? Right, in our classroom library. And they will have green group, red group, blue group written on them. Okay, so you will know where to get your book. The third step is to find a space in the classroom. So I'm going to write this on the board real quick, and I'll make this into a poster for you guys later, so we always will have these steps. But basically you're going to find a space in the classroom, and this is a space where you can be productive, where you won't be a distraction, okay? So, and where you guys can get your work done. So if I were to choose a space, I would choose somewhere that's kind of quiet and not a partner I can focus. So I'll go to the corner. I'll go to the corner where no one is. Alright? So after we have our partners, we have our books, and we find a space in the classroom, then we can start to read. So how I want you to read is I want you to take turns reading each page out loud to each other. So say this is my book, and me and my partner are about to start reading this. We would read the title, Wolf Pups Join the Pack, together. We would read this all together. So I will practice pretend me and my partner are saying this together. Wolf Pups joined the pack. And if there is an author and it's listed here, this one does not. But if it says by or written by, you will read that together as well. Written by Jane Eyre. Okay. So after we have read the title together, we will need to open up the book. And at this point, we will both have books. Okay. So we'll both have our own books. So we are going to trade off reading every other page to each other. Do I read every page, class? No. Do I read every 2 pages? No. I read every other page. What page do I read? Every other. Correct. Alright, so if this were me and my partner, I would have my partner read the first page and I would read the second. Then we would flip, and then my partner would read this page. And since there's no words on this page, we would look at it, go to the next page, and I would read this page, okay? So if there's not any writing on a page, just look at the picture and enjoy it, and the partner will read the next page that has writing on it. Alright, so far our steps are choose a partner, get the correct book, find a space, and the fourth step that we have been talking about is take turns reading your pages. Take turns reading by page. Okay, so these are our steps so far. Alright, so our last step is how do we read? Okay, so I'm going to ask you to read quietly to each other, so that way there's no distraction. While you guys are reading to each other, while we're doing some people are doing the Get Fluent station, there will be other stations going on. So we cannot have every single person in this class talking as loud as I am to you guys right now. So when we open up our books, quiet means to almost whisper, okay? So I don't want to be so quiet and whisper so low that my partner can't hear me, but I want to not be so loud to where other people outside of my group can hear me, okay? So quiet is almost a whisper, so it's like this. On a sunny spring day, a litter of baby wolves is born, okay? So that level of quiet allows me to read out loud and for my partner to hear me and for me to practice, okay? So not a whisper, but quiet. So is it a whisper, class? No, it's right above a whisper. Okay, so the last step would be to read quietly. Alright, now we are going to practice this all together. And the point of this station is to improve your skills of reading out loud with accuracy, okay? So we have our 5 steps on the board. And let's say a partner and I just use the same book. We're going to choose a partner. So my partner is you guys, okay? You guys are my partner. And ideally, I would have Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, but I don't have that book in my house. But okay, so you guys are my partner today, and we're gonna get the correct book. And today we're gonna read Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, and we're gonna find a space. But since you guys are just my partner, we're just gonna do it like this. All right, so we're gonna take turns reading by page. But what do we do first? We read the title together. So, wolf pups join the pack. Let's all read this together. Wolf pups join the pack. Alright, so I'm going to read the first page, and you as a class will read all together the second page, okay? So, on a sunny spring day, a litter of baby wolves is born. Baby wolves are called pups. Wolf pups will stay in the den until they are ready to join other wolves. Alright, and now everyone will read this page. Everyone read this page. Alright, so we would go all the way through the book doing this, and I would explain that obviously we are not reading quietly, but I would ask them to read quietly in the future. And then I would have them actually go through these steps for the you do. They would choose a partner, and I would have them practice with a book by going into the bins and choosing a partner, grabbing the correct book, finding a space, taking turns reading, and reading quietly. So that is the lesson.